out here doing some maintenance on the Dodge, and today I'm going to change the transmission oil in my Getrag360. I know some people fill it through the shifter, but I feel like this method's probably quite a bit easier. And I'm going to show you how I overfilled mine by 1.5 quarts, because apparently these transmissions like a little extra oil than what the factory tells it. So let's get her going. Alright, this is everything you need right here. I'm going with the 5W30 full synthetic motor oil. Got a 5-liter jug. Gonna end up using just a little bit less than that. I've got a bit bigger of a tube here. This one's 3/8 inside diameter, 1/2 inch outside diameter, which I got my funnel in. And then I'm gonna attach a smaller tube that will fit into the PTO bolt cover. This one's 1/4 inch inside diameter, 3/8 outside diameter, so I'm just gonna use a little piece of that connected to this pipe. I'm just using a bigger piece so that the oil flows faster until it gets to the tranny. I've got a 17mm socket for the PTO bolt cover and just my socket here with nothing on it to get the drain plug off, and some good old tuck tape to tape these tubes together, make sure they don't leak. Alright, I'm under the truck here. You can see the transmission drain on the bottom, and top left is the fill hole. First thing I'm going to do is take off the fill screw just to see if it remained at an overfilled level since the last time I changed my fluid. And then once that's off, I'm going to drain the tranny from the bottom. Ooh, no oil came out. That means that my transmission is below the overfilled level. So I'm glad I'm doing this now. Now we drain the tranny. Okay, I just ran my funnel with the bigger hose in it up through to the engine bay, and I'm going to start by just filling the transmission through the regular fill hole because it's quite a bit bigger. The oil will just move faster, and once I get to that level, then I'll move on to the PTO bolt and fill it from there. I poured some new oil into the funnel just to make sure that it was all flowing downhill nice and good, and to just help move some of that old oil out. And it's moving through and draining nicely. Okay, I've got the tranny drained and I'm going to proceed to fill it now. I'm just going to start to the fill hole level, which should be about 4 quarts, and then go from there. As you can see, it's somewhat slow process to get the oil through the funnel and the tube, but you just gotta have some patience. It's the way she goes. You can see the oil flowing in there, looking good. Okay, I've got the tranny filled up to the fill hole level, and now for the fun part. I'm gonna put the small section of my smaller tubing into the bigger tube, tuck tape it up nicely, and then stick it in the PTO cover bolt hole. Alright, I got my tube extension on, got my PTO cover bolt off. You can see it's at a higher level than the fill plug, and let's stick it in there. Alright, the oil is making its way in. It's dripping a tiny bit, but really not bad at all. So it's going a wee bit slower now, but it's really not that bad. It's making its way in there. So we're almost done. There you have it, fresh 5 gallons of oil in the Getrag. Really wasn't too bad of a job at all. Took me probably like an hour and a half. Pretty painless and worthwhile to keep your transmission happy. If you like this video, give it a like. If you feel like subscribing to the channel, that would be great. And we'll see you soon for more videos. Peace.